Marc Berman here at House of Blues, Atlantic City. Hey, check it out. 200 million views on YouTube. Now, wait, people have views on YouTube. Him, 200 million. Then he puts out a CD last month, November. It goes to number one. Let me see, that's Billboard Top 200. That's R&B, and that's the hip-hop charts. He's got it all covered. He's 19 years old. He's in the history books. Why? Because the last indie artist was 16 years ago. Dog Pound, remember?
Yep.
Yeah, you don't remember that.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't remember that. No, he's 19.
I was
He's in the history books. From doing this, I get to spend a couple minutes with with him.
That was tired.
Mac Miller. Hey, listen, when did you write your first rhyme, and who influenced it?
Well, you want me to hold? Can I hold it?
You can hold it.
It says I'm playing, man. I'm just joking. No, I wrote my first rhyme when I was like 8, but I would write them with weird piano songs in the background, and they just they weren't that good. But then when I was I didn't really follow rap, to try and be one at 8. But when I hit like 15, though, that's when I really started trying. And the influences were, everyone from like Outkast to Tribe Called Quest, Big L's big influence. Yeah, man. Yeah.
I got one for you. Pittsburgh. What's your favorite sandwich at Primanti Brothers?
What's the one I just had?
Yeah.
What's the one that I just had, Jim?
We can get some help here.
The Capricola joint.
He just called a Lifeline.
Yeah, that's my homie Jimmy over there.
It's got the French fries and has the coleslaw on it.
Yeah, Primanti sandwiches are the best in the world. This is the truth.
It's a Pittsburgh thing. Forbes magazine has you top 30 under 30. This is wild, man. Do you even know Forbes magazine? I mean, did you before this, did you know Forbes magazine?
Yeah, of course. No, that's dope, man, to be like I like I like getting press and things like that from outside sources that you don't expect. Like the Forbes 30 under 30 was something that I didn't expect.
It's huge.
And they were cool because, they were all fans over there, and they really just respected and appreciated what I did, and not only in the music but in the business world as well. So it was dope for Forbes to recognize me,
We had Jazz on a couple weeks ago. Jazzy Jeff was on our show a couple weeks ago. Now you did something with him.
Yeah, me and Jeff are working on like a classic mixtape together. It's gonna be called 92 Till Infinity, and it's basically just kind of like, everyone always speaks of this like gap between like Jeff's generation and my generation. You see the people in my show, they're like young kids, So we just want to do something that kind of shows that we can work together, and that it sounds dope, So we're going to do jams on there with just like people like DJ Premier and Pete Rock and like, Ninth Wonder and Q-Tip and Jazz, you know what I'm saying? And me and Jeff already did some jams for it, but it's going to be something super special. I don't want to like rush it though. Like, we've talked about it, and it's like that's like something that's very special to me because it's like a dream come true to work with these people. So I got to make sure it's, as good as it can be before it comes out.
Last year, you were the opening act here at House of Blues. By the way, one of the biggest House of Blues in the chain for Wiz. You came at Wiz. This year, you're headlining. You sold out in hours, not one, but 2 shows.
Hey.
What arena are you looking at that you really aspire to play? Is there a stage you want to walk out on?
The Madison Square Garden. That's like what I really want to do. I want to sell out the Garden, just because like if I did that, like come on, you can't really tell me anything after that.
Where do you want to be in 5 years?
I'm hoping I grow a couple inches, and maybe hit like a 20-year-old growth spurt, get up to 5'10" or something. I don't know, man. I just hope to be able to keep making music and do this. I'm blessed to be able to make music as my career, and to have found a career at age 19 is dope. So I just hope to be able to continue doing what I'm doing, no matter if it's huge or if it's the same place I'm at right now, man. I just want to keep making music. But for real, I'm hoping that I'm selling out arenas everywhere and winning Grammys and like that.
Taught himself guitar, bass, drums, piano, and he's rapping. One final question. You ready? This is a tough one. We ask everybody on the Marc Berman Show. Who's on your iPod?
You know what's funny as hell? I just got an iPod for the first time. I just got one, and I was like super late coming to the party. But let's see, I got all types of stuff on there, man. I got the Beatles on there. I got the dude that just performed, A$AP Rocky. I got Casey Veggies. I got every Tribe Called Quest album. I got all the Outkast albums. I got some Sublime, some Red Hot Chili Peppers, The Strokes, Is This It? I got my own stuff that no one's ever heard before. I got a bunch of beats.
We'll be hearing it.
Yeah, I got podcasts. You know about podcasts?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, podcasts. I got those. Audiobooks. And,
Yes.
And I like the graphic equalizer.
Audiobooks are the only kind that I read. I mean, listen to.
Yeah.
This is Mac Miller. This is One Talented Kid. And I'm Marc Berman here at House of Blues, Atlantic City.